Congratulations to the 2021 Grand Award winner, the new Terminal A at Newark Liberty Airport. This $2.1 billion project is the first of an ongoing process to phase out the 3 antiquated terminals at Newark Liberty International. Easier traffic flows, automation features, and TSA processing are integrated into this modern, state-of-the-art, fast-track design build. Concrete drilled displacement piles and use of embedded utility duct banks are just some of the innovative features that add to the strength and aesthetics of this airy and user-friendly facility. With 32 gates and jetways, new food options, a connected parking garage, it ushers in a new era for this international gateway.
Like anything else in life, it takes a massive team to be a champion, right? So the design team that we have here, between the designers themselves, the subcontractors, and Tutor Perini, we collaborate and come up with a project that obviously won the award to do the project itself. So it's a very unique building. It's the way of the future with most airports in this country. We're updating them all. It's a great project. It's massive in size for the first of many that they're going to build here.
It's probably bigger than all the 3 terminals that they have here now combined. So it's going to revolutionize and modernize the whole airport.
We've used approximately 15 various mixes during the life of the project. From the inception of the job until now, we've poured in excess of 175,000 yards with various mixes. We have the paving mix, which is the majority of the project. It's a Category 1 with blended stone.
We had construction joints roughly to break up the pours into 5,000 and 10,000 square foot placements just to control the quality of concrete out here, as well as make sure we had the appropriate manpower to make these placements happen. You usually need about 1 finisher for every 1,000 square foot that you place.
The spec is written by the Port Authority, and we have to basically follow their spec.
Yeah, you know, once something's buried in concrete and you miss something, it's hard to go back. So, yeah, we've had a couple complications like that, but you know, pretty smooth for the most part. It's a lot of the back end work. You know, drawings, things get changed. It's a design build, so that always complicates things a little bit.
The existing grounds here on the site were not really suitable to support the column foundation, so everything's built on a deep foundation system. Concrete piles, really used a new innovative system of a drill displacement pile designed by Morris Shea, and that really helped with the construction timeline on the project.
When it comes to piles, it's making sure you're getting depth and you're actually getting, the piles are actually taken up when you're going in the ground.
A lot of test productions and demonstrations to the Port Authority until we can, demonstrate that this alternate pile was acceptable.
I oversee the apron concrete paving, concrete placements for the frontage bridge and the pedestrian bridge, underground excavation, utility installation. We had more issues with unknown utilities than missed utilities, as far as uncovering 6-foot tall electrical duct banks that were definitely not accounted for, redesigns, and all the challenges that go with that.
We have security is of the utmost importance. So making sure that that anyone who accesses our network is signing NDAs, making sure that anything that leaves this office is protected, encrypted. Very, very important.
I think on this project there was a lot of collaboration. There's a lot of stakeholders involved between the Port Authority and our design group as well. I think it was a challenging schedule that we had early on to put together. The pile installation in the beginning was on the critical path that we had to get done just to set the framework for the steel construction that followed and the rest of the concrete work.
There were a number of items that were unique. We had the Port Authority right next door, quote unquote the owner. This was a fast track project. And so all the parties were within walking distance of each other. And so it was a great collaboration between all 3, the owner, the design build contractor, and ourselves, the engineers and architects.
It's the beauty of the building. It's very open for the public. I mean, and trying to upgrade into, as they call it, state-of-the-art.
We were designing while they were building. The nature of fast track, and I might say that this was flash track.
So one of our biggest issues was getting concrete into the center of the terminal. We had to set up 300 foot of hard pipe and 200 foot of rubber hose. So it was very difficult. We had to have a good QC team at the pump itself controlling the quality of the concrete going in to make sure that it was properly, all the stones were properly soaked and that it was a wet enough mix so that it would make it through over 500 foot of pipe.
Think about what we accomplished here during a crazy time. And we did some very unique things here. We thermal scanned people twice a day, 800 to 900 guys a day went through a thermal scan to make sure that they were going home safe, because technically we were in the mecca of COVID, right? During a time when nobody really knew about it in the very beginning.
The Port Authority has their performance criteria, which was the Bible that we've been following on this project. And during that time, it was all our design iterations was based off of that, and some mandatory documents that was given to us as some standards. So a lot of that, in addition to some of the specs that was given to us as mandatory that we couldn't change.
We create the aerial models. We do photogrammetry and video.
As far as the fuel and the completion of the concrete work, we're looking at a couple more months. Like I said, I'm more on the piping side of things, so flushing, testing, getting the jet fuel inside the line, and then the concrete, they're going to be completing it within the next month or so.
On behalf of all of us at Eastern Concrete, I would like to congratulate Tuda Perini Parsons and all their subs for a job well done.
As an engineer, it's the pinnacle for me. This whole project, $1.5 billion project, massive project.
You know, on a project of this size, there's always some bumps and hiccups, but I think overall the work went very smoothly, and just looking forward to seeing that terminal being open.
We've been doing concrete out here for 3 years now, and we've poured over Tuda Perini itself has poured over 36,000 yards of concrete. The airfield paving operation has over, I believe, 250,000 cubic yards of concrete as well. It's been incredible. I feel like I've gained more experience on this project with concrete than you could expect to get in 10 projects that are much smaller.
Congratulations to the 2021 Grand Award winner, the new Terminal A at Newark Liberty Airport.